Just a young man who wants to make money. Why is it so difficult? Let's talk about this. You see, we call it life. We want to be wealthy because we want to have a wealthy life. And it seems to be very difficult at a young age, especially if you're in your 20s. Why is it that difficult? I guess it's difficult because money it's all about contribution. And in the early age your contribution is minimal. Yeah, I think that's why. You want to help society in order to make cash. That's the whole point, right? If we will dig deeper, we'll find ways to really make you a little bit more wealthy with a little bit more cash. I started at a very young age to build businesses. I didn't even call them businesses. I thought I'm just having fun. My first business was when I was 14 years old. I created parties with a partner and we sold tickets to those parties and we paid for the location and we paid for the DJ and we paid for advertisements and what was left was for us. Some parties I would make a lot. Some of them I didn't make any money. Second business I started when I was 18 and it was printing on t-shirts just like this. If you think about it, printing on t-shirt is pretty straightforward. You buy a t-shirt for a certain amount of dollars, we call it A. You print on it, therefore you make it a little bit better, let's call it B. And then you sell it for more than it costs you the t-shirt and to make it better, and we call this number C. A plus B equals C, well, that's a lot of businesses. And in my printing business, I did way more money than I was an actor. Because when I was an actor, I didn't make any money. Well, back then, I was too young to realize the main truth about businesses, the creative process of building a business. You see, business needs to be repeatable or to be a real business. This is what I failed to realize. If the entire system with the printing business was rely on me, then I don't really have anything. I have a profession, but not a business. And the reason business is so important for you if you want to build wealth is because business frees up your time. And true wealth is being abundant both in material, but also in time and space. You're not looking for a high-paying job because a job means that you have to do stuff that you will not want to do. This is not what you want. This is not what you're looking for. You're looking for high income. That's what you're looking for. All right. Forget about working hard. Maybe it will be difficult, but hard is not what you're looking for. When I say a business needs to be repeatable, it doesn't mean that you have to be the one that repeats everything. And this took me a lot of time to realize. But that leaves us with the first question we asked ourselves: how to make money as a young man? And it's all about finding places you can be beneficial to other people, beneficial in a way that they will be happy to pay you some cash. Because you are doing something for them, or in fact, your business is doing something for them that they don't know how to do, they don't want to do, and they prefer someone else to do it professionally. You get the point? Take that, add that to building systems, and now you have an ATM. You will need to craft this ATM. You will need to provide for this ATM. You will need to make sure that this ATM doesn't do any mistakes, that this ATM provides the clients what they need. And I'm not saying this is gonna be easy, but I am saying this is simple. Eventually, I settle in making real estate, helping people to invest in real estate. This is what my business is doing. DYS Invest, you can Google us. We are finding good investments and we are giving those opportunities to our clients, helping them all throughout the way, sourcing the deal, doing the due diligence for them, making sure that everything is set up for closing, rehab the property, renovate the property, and then eventually sell it or rent it for them. That's my business. And that's worth a couple of $1,000s for my clients because they make even more than what they pay for me. That's the whole point. Providing value, nominal value, to clients in the wealth business is incredible. And imagine me, when I was 18, I sold t-shirts for $10, $15, right? I sold tickets for parties for also $20, $15, I don't know. And now I'm doing real estate transactions. The least amount of dollars is $60K, I would say. $60,000. And the most amount of dollars is like 250, 300,000. These are the transactions I'm doing right now. And when I saw in the last 3 years, I saw that it's working so well for me, I started to helping other young men to do the same. And now it's my second business. I do think you need to come up with your own research. Try to realize how do you want and how much money do you want to create in your life, and understanding how to provide this value, this exact value that you're looking to get for yourself, how to provide it for other people as well. If you need to read about it, you can find online my blog. You have all the links down below to what I create and how I help other people. You can absolutely create this wealth and abundance in your life. This is my last day here in Bulgaria, and I'm wishing you luck, success, wealth, and health. Go for it.